Devotional Hour from the book Numbers chapter 11, verse 28 says, And Joshua the son of Nun, a servant of Moses, one of his young men, answered and said, My lord Moses, forbid them. That waited upon him, and ministered to him, and executed his orders, especially in civil things, and was to be his successor. One of his young men. Not that Joshua was a young man in age, for he must be now between 50 and 60 years of age. See notes on Exodus 33, verse 11. Nor does the word necessarily suppose that those men were young among whom Joshua was, but choice excellent persons, the principal servants of Moses, at the head of whom Joshua was being his prime minister, joining it with the word servant, as if he was the servant of Moses from his youth, or ever since he was a young man. But Moses had not been out of Midian but about 2 years, where he had kept his father's sheep. However, he answered and said, My lord Moses, forbid them, prophesying, restrain them from it, suffer them not to go on in it. He would have him exert his authority as the chief magistrate, which he thought was affected by their prophesying, without his knowledge and consent. And because a word from the root here, used, signifies a prison, some here interpret it, put them in prison, which is a sense Jarkey mentions. But it can hardly be thought that Joshua meant that such rigorous measures should be taken, only that they should be rebuked for what they had done, and be charged for the future to be silent. The Jews were a very class-conscious people. Joshua wanted Moses to forbid them to prophesy, because they were not anointed in the tabernacle. Thanks for watching. If this gave you something to think about, please like and subscribe for more content like this. See you next video.